Welcome to Paul's Kitchen. It's Chef Paul. With me today is Chef Alex.
Hello.
Today we're going to make a chickpea snack. Why Amy's having a little bit of a health issue right now. She needs her gallstones taken out. So Paul's Kitchen will no longer be featuring snacks that are based on hot food. Why? Because Amy can't have them anymore. So I'm not going to do anything that's going to be anything with hot food anymore because, well, it's not good for Amy. She can't handle it. So we're not going to do that. So we're going to use chickpeas. Why? Because they're super good for diabetics. They're super good with anybody really. And if you're somebody who's like, man, I'm spending too much money on junk food. I kind of can't deal with needing to eat so much all the time. And let's face it, like, Alex, I mean, you're sitting in the middle of a gaming and now you decide to eat some pizza. Now you need some chips.
Yeah.
Right? It happens. So we're going to take a can of chickpeas. Chickpeas really do solve a lot of your hunger issues. They really do. A lot of people don't necessarily always understand that, but this is the best thing you'll ever do for yourself. They're super healthy. They're so super versatile. I mean, I've even made spaghetti and dumped chickpeas in there. Like, because it's really, really good. I'm just going to give them a little quick rinse off. You know, this is scarring my hands. It's because we got kittens. Used to one older kitty cat, and now we got a bunch of young ones. So, 1 can of chickpeas. We're going to dump about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Gonna put a bunch of black pepper to it. This is so super easy. It really, really is. Now, this is our zesty cheese spice that we got. You know, God only knows why somebody thought this would be a good idea for us, but you know, whatever. We can use it. I'm gonna put a little bit of tagine in it because tagine to me is is absolutely amazing. You can't go wrong with tagine. And then I'm going to put a little bit of garlic powder. Now, when you buy garlic powder, realize you can get garlic salt and you can get garlic powder.
Get the powder.
Always get the powder. The salt is just no good. And then we're going to put a little bit of onion powder in there. If you get the garlic salt, then it's salt, sodium, right? You don't need that. We're going to heat our air fryer up to 400 degrees, and you want to have that preheated. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of nutmeg. Nutmeg always tastes like a winner. Nutmeg. And whatever spices I'm using, guys, that's not important. And I'm going to put about a tablespoon of mustard powder in. And yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll put some cinnamon in. What I'm putting in is not important, guys. If you got spices, flavors you want to use them. Don't sit there and think just because Chef Paul is doing one thing that you have to do exactly what I'm doing, because maybe I got some spices in there that you don't like. You know, it happens. Or maybe you think I'm using too much. That happens. I'm going to dump a tablespoon and a half of flour. It's going to make it a little bit more crispy, and that's what we want. Now we're going to take our spoon and we're going to give it a good mix. So we want everything to be combined. Well, a lot of people sit and say you should probably dry this off. I kind of feel like this will dry off as it goes through the air fryer anyways, and I'm not a big fan of wasting my paper towel and stuff on this stuff all the time. if we had any, but that's kind of expensive, so we just don't have it at the moment. But Amy will take some, I'll take some, and this stuff really helps. I mean, try it sometime. If you're diabetic, this is going to help you. If you have other health issues, this is going to help you. If you're somebody who's really concerned about, really deeply concerned about having, just wasting too much money on snacks and you want to lose some weight, this is going to help you. Amy and I, we kind of relaxed on it a little bit now, but normally we'll eat about a can of this a week, and it's absolutely went right through our A1C. It absolutely 100% went through our A1C, and it killed it. And I really do a credit chickpeas to really helping this. So once the air fryer is all preheated, just dump this in here. Try to get as level layer as you can, because otherwise it's just going to be a pain. It won't cook right if you don't. Of course, I'm not done with this. And then we're going to put this in here, and we're going to let this sit for about 15 minutes, so set your timer. Now, what you want to do is pay attention to this. Take it out every little bit and just observe where you're at, because you don't want it to overcook as well. So you want to make sure you're keeping an eye on things so everything looks good. So we'll be back in approximately 15 minutes, or when we feel it's actually done. Welcome back. So Alex made a comment a little bit ago while we were off film. Now, we did have to do this for 25 minutes. That's how long it took for us. Alex made a comment about, you did this, you've already done this, why are you doing this again? Well, I'm doing this as a little bit of a different recipe, because now I'm adding flour just to make it a little bit more crunchy, which is what I want. I think Amy will appreciate that more. And if you look, this actually looks really good to me.
Yeah, it does.
It really does. It's crunchy. You can hear that. Put this in a bowl once it calms down. Amy can take that out and she can just snack on that. She won't need a whole lot, but it will suppress her appetite, so she won't feel the need to eat a whole lot. Before we go any further, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. One like for you only takes you a second, but it really means a lot to us. Apparently there's a new hype button if you're on mobile watching. I'd really appreciate that. Might get us a little higher in the algorithm, and whatever helps, right? So I would appreciate that if you don't mind. But this is going to be great, and this is all about what making cooking great again. A little bit of effort. I mean, Alex, how hard was that to make?
Didn't look hard at all.
No, not at all. This was super easy. And when you're done when you're making this is going to work really good. Why? Because rather than going to the grocery store and spending a lot of money on stuff you don't need, and a lot of snacks that you're going to feel like garbage after, especially if Amy's working overnight, this is going to make you feel a whole lot better. It's going to help your health, and you're going to need to eat a lot less. So try to make this. Let me know what you think. I think this is going to taste good. What about you, Alex?
I think so.
All right. So please hit that like, share, subscribe. www.polskitchen.online. We had to get a new domain name the other day, so polskitchen.online. ONLINE. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great day.